guys, so here at the pool area, obviously see they have a very nice backyard pool area. We have all this open area surrounding the pool. We're gonna put down white alyssum in all the open areas. It's gonna create, obviously once it's planted, once it grows in a little bit, it's gonna create basically a white cloud surrounding the pool. It's a really awesome look. We actually are leaving the job site right now. We're headed back to the shop. Apparently we have 1,000 more little peanut ground plants that we're gonna grab, and which I didn't know that at the time. So this job is actually a lot bigger than I thought. So we are headed back to grab some plants, and I'll see you back on the site. This might take a bit. All right, so when I said a truckload, I meant a truckload. We have a crazy amount of plants in this thing. This is a massive 18-wheeler semi, so. So we just unloaded 1,000 perennial peanuts and a bunch of other plants onto 2 dump trucks. Took us about 45 minutes. We had 6 people doing it. And now we're gonna go back to the job site. All right, guys, so we've done most of the alyssum. I just wanted to show you this area before the sun hits it and makes our video all messed up. So this obviously was all zoysia grass here. There's obviously a lot of shade here. Zoysia needs a good 5-6 hours of sunlight to thrive. So I'm sure everyone at their house has a place where the sod just doesn't grow well because there's not enough sunlight that gets to it. We're going to show you a different option, an alternative to sod. What we're going to do is we're going to do stepping stones, and then we're going to lay ground cover of perennial peanut. It's a really good look. An option for you to use at your home. Check it out, see if you like it. All right. All right, guys, we're done for today. We've pretty much completed everything we wanted to get done today. We're gonna do a walkthrough. I'm gonna go over everything we did. It's pretty spectacular stuff. I think deserves a second walkthrough. Last year we did an install on this property. Pretty much everything you see we did last year. So we're only gonna go over the stuff we did this year. All right, let's take a little walk around and check out everything. First, in the main garden here, we did the alyssum all around the inner perimeter of these hedges. Give it another 3 weeks or so. It's gonna be a nice white cloud running around. It's gonna be a good look. All right, guys, now we're going into the secret garden. So most everything you see in here we did last year.
We just kind of touched up the Pentas here, made it a little fluffier. Not a lot of new stuff this year, but it's pretty much too spectacular not to show you, so we wanted to give you a quick look at it. All right, here we got the perennial peanut. As I said earlier, this was a heavily shaded area. It was all zoysia lawn, and it never stayed full. It was always thin, never looked good. So what we did was, we did the stepping stone walkway straight to the concrete, and we did a perennial peanut bed. In another couple weeks, it's gonna fluff up. It's gonna look really great. You can obviously run over it with a mower. You can weed eat it. There's no hand clipping needed in this, as opposed to like the Jasmine Minima or the Mondo grass, which is other ground cover. You know, it's pretty much hand clipping only. This is much easier to maintain, and it's fluffier. Throws a little white flower or a yellow flower on top. And this customer really doesn't like yellow, so we're gonna keep that snipped off, but still looks good either way. All right, under these two magnificent Tibicina trees, we didn't do these today, but might as well say something about them. Rarely do you see them this great, this full, and this beautiful. We did foxtail ferns underneath. Obviously those are gonna flush out and become a nice bed. Same thing on the other side here. And we also, up against this wall, we did ficus repens. So the ficus repens are gonna grow up the wall, stick to the wall, cover both sides, just like this side here. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. Over here on the other side, we put the Mexican heather right in between the podocarpus and the ilex. Very nice. We also did Mexican heather right here in front of the fountain, along with these same ficus repens. On the back side, the ficus repen will grow up on the fountain, kind of just that back green. Keep the concrete in the front with the blue or the purple Mexican heather. Again, really nice, really nice. Same thing, we matched this side. We did the Mexican heather. Very nice look. Switch over to the other side of the driveway one more time. The initial turn of the driveway, we have blue days with the ilex behind it. We have the Mexican sage. And then we did the plumbagos up on the tree. We're actually gonna let these plumbagos grow up the tree. We'll tie it as it grows up and grow up probably just even with the ficus hedge. That way it'll have a nice blue flower over it the whole time to match the blue days on the bottom. Now, let's go take a look at the pool area. So right now you can't fully tell, but again, this alyssum is gonna grow up about another inch and just be a complete white cloud. And this whole pool is gonna be surrounded by a white cloud. It is an unbelievable look. It's an annual flower, obviously, so we do have to replace it each year, but it lasts for 6 to 8 months, and it is just amazing. All right, so in the grooves here between the podocarpuses, the green islands, and the ilex, we did the Mexican heather across. We got a lot of Mexican stuff, pretty Spanish theme, huh? Yeah, you know. ¿Qué? Sí, bien, gracias. Right in between the podocarpus and the green island, the Mexican heather will come probably just flush, if not just a little higher, and just give you that little peak of purple out the top. It's really gonna be nice. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. We really like doing really fancy installs like this. If you got any questions on any of the plants, on any ideas on where they go, part sun, full sun, things like that, maintenance, just hit us up in the comment section. We'll be happy to answer it for you. And as always, guys, give us a like, give us a subscribe, hit that notification bell, you know, pass it on. Mom, Dad, check it out, friends, do your thing. Guys, let's get this going. All right, talk to you later. All right, guys, that's that. Last year we did an install on this property. A lot of things you see here are from last year, so we're just gonna go over the things that we did this time around. Let's do it one more time. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's going on, guys? Steve Carswell here again with Extreme Gardens. We got a pretty amazing install for you today. A lot of cool stuff going on. Before I get into it all, I don't want to Hey guys, what's going on? Steve Carswell here again with Extreme Gardens. Today we're doing an install. We got a pretty amazing install going on, a lot of different stuff. I think a lot of really cool stuff you guys are gonna like. We're gonna go through it step by step, show you a little before and after, and we got a couple of spots where hey, what's going on guys? Steve Carswell here again with Extreme Gardens.